6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, and the anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. It's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. These guys are also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. This looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And we're off in Indianapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll call his own number. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to tuck it and run. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down now, ball at the 33. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. First and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead with Taylor. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They go again with Taylor. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert straight ahead. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's another Colts first down. First
All set now, 1st and 10.
5-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Left side pulled in by Pittman. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Giddens. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. New set of downs for them from the 31. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nick Snad, a throw. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Airing it out on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. Good run there, about 9, but still 3rd down coming up.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Looking to throw here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
62 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's a design run. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down by Savion Jones. Brings up third down.
Back now, pressure coming. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First call here coming from the shotgun. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Following the play, we see trainers headed out towards an injured player, and it's Evan Ingram, the one in question. He's in some distress. Dime coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And we got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Herbert waiting on it. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We're through one, and for any kicking fans out there, this game has been for you. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Waiting on it deep, that's Khalil Herbert. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pittman's got it. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Takes the second down snap. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Denver set to take the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Crosses midfield, still going. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts ready to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Herbert. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Giddens. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw it. Incomplete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's second and long.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Setting up to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Counter, it's Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down behind the
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third and a really long way back to throw. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
2nd down carry for Taylor. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap to Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Jeremy Crawshaw, on to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Let's see what he can do on the return. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts offense set to head out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert straight ahead. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Drawing out the design keeper. A nice gain of 8 on 1st, and now they're going to have 2nd down and 12.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Holding. Offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They are throwing it again. Defense is there, and he's going down for for the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. It's second and goal. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. He's going to throw it again. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
It's now third down and goal.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Harvey now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Nick's now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. At the
Nick's from the gun. Short pass brought in.
Nix's pass.
Short pickup to their own 31. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now Nick's on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Marvin Mims.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Woods. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Brings up second and 2. At at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th
The Colts
down.
ready for the punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Harvey now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They take the handoff. Now Nix.
At the 26-yard line.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. Here's Nix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's a give here for Herbert. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. Jukes away from one. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Design quarterback run here. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's a design run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to pass on 2nd and really long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos running their offense out once again.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action with Nix.
At the Colts 49-yard line.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts and Khalil Herbert to take over once more. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They give to Taylor, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Drawing up the design keeper. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds the in route complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's a gain of 14. And brings up 2nd.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
Quiddy Pay on the tackle.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Design bootleg here. That one's complete, right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
At the 48-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play, and it really is that. Impact plays, they didn't have them last week and they lost. That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Colts and Khalil Herbert to take over once more. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. 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 2nd and
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, or you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Punt team on the field. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. It's fielded at the 14. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a toss play, Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Trying to throw this from the gun. Warren brings this one in on a slant. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. Brings up third down.
He's dropping back to throw. Receiver screen here. It's Downs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Rivers pass. Complete.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
But it leads to fourth down.
Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. So first and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain
So
of a
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The Colts take over first and 10.
The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. So now here's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Pass play coming here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 26. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Denver set to take the field on offense.
Their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. to really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. It's in the nickel set on 3rd.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Motioning left is their running back. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Here we go with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Denver.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Nix holds on to it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
5 yards on the play. And the Broncos, 1st down.
Giving this to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To throw, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They run the counter with Dobbins. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing here, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guy's first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
The Colts take over first and
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
I'll air it out on 3rd. That finds Pittman complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
They are throwing it again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
It's showtime, baby. Still 1st down.
Throwing it again here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Colts 1st down.
Herbert straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Brought in. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Broncos offense all set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. This is Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Escapes a defender. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. First down now, ball at the 33. Working now from the gun. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down pass play coming. He's on a quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brock, it's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Alec Pierce. That's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts at a 2-score deficit. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's taken down at the 30. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Connecting again with Downs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. As it's go-to again, it's Pittman. And he's tackled for a short gain. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos 14-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty.
Hold it. Offense.
Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Indy.